I'm shaking and I'm nervous and my stomach's all in knots. Greetings, Aries, all placements. Okay, this is Spinning by Smithy. It's such a good song. Such a good song. Go check it out. Someone is shaking. They're nervous. Their stomach is in knots. Someone can be having the talk after the talk, you know, after you break up, like after the talk that you don't want to have, like the separation. But then you get yourself in that place where you're like, okay, I am at least now used to the fact that it's gone. But the truth remains, you're gone. I'm hearing that Justin Timberlake song. Something is gone. Something is out the door. That being said, this is the talk after the talk. This is the talk of, I was really convinced it was totally done, but is it? Can we? Has the timer like stopped clocking on us or whatever? What does he say? He says, we've been waiting and the time is coming up on us. But if we slow down for a moment, the clock is still ticking. The world is still spinning. So, you know, there's an energy here of, well, he says, when I see you, I can hardly catch my breath. Time just stops. Now I'm just running my mouth and this room is feeling so dang hot. So here's the other thing, Aries. Someone is just a little less present than the other person. The person who is less present is just like enamored. And if there's one thing Aries gets frustrated by, it's people who put them on a pedestal. Because it's like, an awakened Aries knows that if someone puts them on a pedestal, eventually they will like turn on that person. They're projecting, because they're not seeing someone heart to heart. It's not eye to eye. They're like looking up. And Aries is like, I didn't ask you to look up at me, like, stop. And someone is like, how do you just like follow your instincts. You just like do it. You just say it. Like, I admire that. How do you, and Aries is like, how do you not? Like, how do you hold it in? If you feel that, why don't you just say it? If you want to do that, why don't you just do it? Like, that's Aries, you know? So someone here's just fascinated by the wild Aries. And Aries is like, stop. Would just try it. It's just how it's not trying to be. But then the person is gonna feel, oh, I'm not good enough. The Aries thinks they're just too good for me. The Aries is just this, and Aries is like, no, it's just that I've got places to be at certain times. I have things to do, and I don't have time for this. Like, I don't have time for this circus, this charade. Circus. Oh, okay. I was also getting the song Ride by Seer. Okay, so some of my Aries, you could be athletes. You could ride horses like me. You could also dance like me. I say that because, you know, she says, obviously, he liked the way I ride, and Ludacris comes in because she ride it like a thoroughbred. So someone here could ride bikes, ride horses, ride motorcycles, could also do like wakeboard skating, like flow sports, anything where you're like really flowy and athletic, and, you know, even weightlifting. Like, there's such a flow to especially snatch and clean and jerk. Snatch is my favorite lift, by the way. I feel like if I could only do one exercise for the rest of my life, it would be a snatch. I really love deadlifts too, but a snatch will get, you know, the full body snatched, quite literally. Some of my Aries getting back into weightlifting. You can be prioritizing that. Someone around you is. Take it whatever side of the fence you're on. But in Ride by Sierra, you know, I can do it whenever or however you want, she says. And I won't stop, don't stop, get it? So Aries, some people could really like how you do something and other people hate it, but it doesn't matter because you won't stop. You're not going to stop because it's what you do. It's what you're meant to do. Like, you're doing what you're meant to do. Some people love it. Some people hate it. Hate it or love it, the underdog's on top, and I'm going to shine, homie, till my heart stop. MVP, you can envy me. Okay, shout out 50 Cent, 'cause it's definitely 50 song. But she also says in it, to him, I'm a gymnast. This room is my circus. I market so good. So someone here is meant to put on a performance or be an athlete. Like, they just are. And that can really tick off some people. This can also be, though, like a musician. You know, some musicians, when they're like really like mixing things, they, you know, not some, most of them, they become the music. You know, they just like move around. They got the swag to them. But it's not something that's like pride and ego. Oh, I'm so full of myself. I'm so cool. No, like, they're literally becoming their art. And Aries, that's what's so triggering to someone here, because it's like when you're dancing, if you're a rider, when you ride horses, it is clear, like the even communication between you and the apparatus of whatever sport you do, or you and the animal you're working with, or you and your team. If you have, like, you know, if you're dance partners, or if you're doing a team, like, people are envious of your connection to things, even your connection to just an apparatus, to a skateboard, to a piano, to an instrument. Like, people are envious of that. it's like they don't connect to things that way. How do you do that? How do you make it look so easy? Like, it's frustrating. It takes them off. And then you make them feel stupid. What, you think I'm stupid because I'm not as good as you? Aries is so stuck up. And Aries is like, I never said any of that. Stop projecting on me. So there's just a lot of projection here, Aries. You know, it's not lonely at the top, but it is exclusive. And Aries, especially actualized ones, usually do a lot of things. They, you know, have a high standard for themselves, so obviously they hold others to that. Someone can also be spinning because they're a little drunk, they're a little woozy. I was also hearing the song Separated by Avant. Every time I see you, I get a bad vibe. You thought you were so slick, you had tricks up your sleeve, but I'm sick of your stupid ass. And I know you're tired of me. When we were together, we never turned our backs on each other. We had each other's backs. We were like this. But since we're separated, we can't stand one another. I can't believe I stayed around that long. I believe you were my downfall. You know you did me wrong. So someone is definitely irritated, annoyed. But it's like someone is sick of someone, but they're also sick of being without that person. It's like, even if someone was getting on someone's nerves, it's, you know, what is it? As iron sharpens iron, man sharpens man. Proverbs something, 17 something, I think. 1722, 1727. Aries, you are not talking to somebody. There's just a lot of but lovers, you're not talking to your twin or your highest strong soulmate because they're exposed. Kill the man, Jon Snow. Let the man come out. Someone here is being a little boy. Might have peeped the scene, but you haven't. The far one's real too mean. The watered down one, the one you know, was made up centuries ago. They made it all black and corny. Can we get much harder? Okay, is that Nicki Minaj and Kanye? Oh my gosh, what is that song? I thought about back in Chicago, something. I'm not, so I don't know, maybe something about Chicago, the Windy City. Oh, that's gonna bother me that I can't think of, is it dark fantasy? I think the song might be dark fantasy. Okay, so Aries, someone, yeah, it can be very exposed here because they're trying to paint a picture or an image of someone being a certain way that they're not. I mean, this happens. I deal with this all the time. Anyway, something you need to go slow because someone here, you can't reason with people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Aries, you are the one, literally, Aries. See, Aries, this is the Pioneer card, the one, the sun. Oh, look at that. What did I say? Proverbs 27:17. As iron sharpens iron, man sharpens man. Did I not just channel that and say that? You know, it's so funny. I went live last night and I had a gaggle of bitches being like, oh, look, another person just looking for attention, blah, 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 saying worthless stuff. It's hilarious to me because literally what I channel is then clarified immediately after. Regardless, proving my point, you can't reason with people who are committed to misunderstanding you. And as I just literally said in this year, like, some people love it, some people hate it. But the only reason people hate it is because you're doing what you're meant to be doing. So when you're in your fullest expression, obviously there's going to be people against that thing. And then there's going to be people who really love it and F with it. And if you just stay in like that gray murky area, you'll never really know who's and who doesn't. You're never going to know. And you're also not going to with yourself or not because, yeah. Anyway, you have permission to be the loudest, most fiery, spicy Aries out there. That is the way that you get to your abundance, Aries. And it's going to tick people off. People are going to tell you, no, that's the wrong way. No, but you're meant to be this star, shine bright, shine far. Your 10 of Pentacles literally comes from you shining, not from you making yourself smaller. Especially from people seeing you on the World Wide Web with the Two of Wands and the Sun card. People aren't going to like it, but it's not up for them to, I don't know. Other people are going to love it. You're helping more people. The star literally just came out again. And literally. You could move, Aries. Aries, Queen of Wands. You could also be meeting your counterpart. Wow, I was trying to show this, the King of Wands, but the Ace of Cups then fell out. So yeah, definitely power couple vibes here. Oh, would you look at that? They're together now. Aries, if you are in a relationship, you and your partner are gonna blow some people out of the water. You could also be, it's a power couple. Like, I feel like Aries, a lot of you that I'm speaking to are athletes and you're meant to be seen on the World Wide Web with like another athlete in some capacity. Yeah, and people are gonna be like, what? This can also be a business partnership that people are like, what?